So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All good, all good. Right,
Okay.
welcome back everyone, and thank you all for watching UKSG. Normally we're a 2-day speedrunning marathon held 4 times a year in Glasgow, Scotland, but due to obviously the situation of COVID-19, we're bringing you 3 days of exciting speedruns from the comfort of our homes right to yours. So we are raising money to support Crisis, a charity supporting people of homelessness for good. They achieve this through education, training, support with housing, employment, and health. 100% of your donations will be supporting Crisis, and here is just a little something from what they do in their own words. So we carry out pioneering research to the causes and consequences of homelessness and campaign for the changes needed to end it for everyone for good. So in aid of Crisis, here we are with UKSG. I am now going to hand you over to Chfou with his run of Not a Hero. So take it away, Chfou.
Thank you. So, Not a Hero is more indie game, like 2D shooting game, like really nervous. Gonna just show you a bit of the first briefing of the story, so to set up what is going on in this game. So this anthropomorphic bunny is Bunny Lord. He came from the future, and he needs to be elected mayor of the town at the end of the month, otherwise bad thing will happen. And to do that, they will he with his friends, like most likely most of this club, they're gonna just kick the crime in the butt. And so the first level is just training, and then each week they will just take on different gang leaders of the town. Oh. So there we go. So I'm starting with a 100% fight so I can get every character. So mostly Mike and Kimi, which will be used throughout the whole game. And countdown can start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So just basic 2D shooter. You can't jump, you can only slide and shoot and reload. So basically there is a ton of cover of in each level. You can behind cover to not get hit by other enemies shooting, and you can also tackle enemies, which let you have, which helps you get either get executions or shooting them close to get a critical hit. And I'm doing 100%, which means I have to do the primary objective, which for this one is kill everyone, and I also have to do every sub-objectives, and there is 3 of each for each level. And the secondary objective starts really simple, so either get critical hits or do a number of execution or anything else, and they're getting more complicated and difficult the later in the run. So the first 7 days, we are taking on a gang leader called Bogdan Nagatov, which is a Russian gang leader. There's nothing else much said about him, but he's a Russian gang leader, so he's bad, and we have to do this for the public, for public approval, to get more votes. And Tana is just getting used to every small mechanic in the game. Like, most likely, and the reason I'm choosing Mike for most of the level, at least for the beginning, is he's really fast, and his execution are really fast and silent, so enemies won't get to me once I kill someone on the same floor as them. And for the next few levels, I'm gonna take Kimi. So Kimi has a katana, which one-shots people and allows us to dash really fast on the floor. And she can shoot during execution, but their execution are really loud, so everyone will get to me once I start an execution. And our charges either replenish with an execution or by collecting like special weapons. And that's why I'm using her for any objective that requires to use special weapons. I missed one sub-objective, so I'll just restart the level. And this one is really, really short, because you just have to take care of one guy, and all other objectives are just don't use too many hits or don't get punched, so basically don't get touched and kill it fast. One of the other objectives is to collect different objects dispersed in the level. So for this one is some cake, but every pickup is randomized. Every pickup other than special weapons are randomized in the game. So for this one is cake, it could be somersault cake, somersault crate, or just bonsai tree, anything else. We're already at the end of the first week, which is the shortest of the three. And just now that we took care of most of Bogdan's business, we just go see him, have a little talk in private, and it will be the end of the mission. Taking this special weapon. Normally it should have been like automated turret, but for Kimi it's just more katana charges. It's like some muzzled interrogation from Bunny Lord. Of course, Bogdan pays what to get us arrested, so we just have to escape and go back to the HQ. So now I'm just have to wait for Bunny Lord to come. There we go. And that's the end of week 1. Now, second week, we take on another gang leader. This one is Upgrade. He's a drug lord in the town, so what we are going to do is destroy his ganja farms. I forgot to pick up the kitten. She's just there. I also grabbed an ammo upgrade called the Fat Boy, which turns every shot I do into explosive shots. And it goes out once I reload once with the weapon. So Kimi having 25 bullets in per magazine is really helpful for this level. Because those big guys, you can't tackle them, you get automatically punched back, and the Fat Boy just one-shot them. They also are really useful to get around, to also destroy the ganja. So that's also really useful, and most likely useful later on in the next level. Next one, I'm gonna switch back to Mike for the next 3 levels. This one, we just have to put some posters in the town to make the public more aware of Bunny Lord as candidate for mayor. You just have to rescue one hostage that has been taken from the gang. You can't. If you open the door when the enemy can see you and they are holding an hostage, the hostage automatically dies, and that will be one sub-objective that doesn't get validated. There we go. So mostly Mike, because he is really fast to get through each floor, and you don't need that much ammo. You basically just need to kill really quickly. Now that upgrade has, we get more none to upgrade. He started taking hostages, so we just have to rescue them all. So basically, in the briefing of this mission, Bunny Lord just tells you that, well, you can rescue all of them, but you don't have to, and even if you only rescue one, it will be good. But since it's 100%, I need to rescue all of them. Well, I'm just doing that, collecting like 2 pickups that were out of the way, just getting back on track to the end of the level, because there is 3 more hostages to help. Just gonna be sure to not use any weapons there, although if I use the weapon there, the guy would have opened the door and it would have been over. I would have had to reset the level. Go. So yeah, if you approach one guy without tackling him, he just punches you. And if 2 guys are really close together, you can just tackle the first one, but you get up for the second one and he punches you. So now for this level, there is the upgrades gang has in its possession some kind of creature, and we know it's a trap, but I am just dead. Okay, but this creature is for Bunny Lord is one of the ingredients for one of the most delicious milkshakes. Yeah, Bunny Lord has really weird taste for milkshakes, but never mind. So we just have to get the creature so he can get his milkshake. That's basically the briefing of this mission. Get Bunny Lord a milkshake made out of creatures. I don't know why, but we're just here to get him elected mayor. Now I just have to wait for them to line them up nicely. Yes, shotgun can push enemies if they are too far away, which makes them available for execution. There we go. Now for the next level, we are escorting an old people called Aunt Ruby, which is the owner of a milkshake bar we go for every debrief. And well, we have to take her home to the top floor of this building. And why we do this, it's not because she can't defend herself, she is armed with a really good assault rifle, but because she just forgets where she lives. So now I'm just waiting for everyone to go down the stairs, otherwise if me and an enemy is on the same floor, on the same stairs, I just get sent back to the lowest floor available and get punched. So I'm just waiting for that. The dealer, this creature, and now I just have to get on the roof. And there we go. Now for one of the most difficult levels in the game, and one of the longest as well, sorry. I'm playing Kimi there, because she's like one of the most versatile playable character. And most likely for what happens near the end of the run, of the level. So, as you can see, like the last two objectives, find giant rat head and less than 100 shots, aren't bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just the don't get punched that really is punishing. Because you really don't have any room for mistake, and I need to get the eye cap I took for the next part. I can skip this because I have 2 charges. Keep the eye cap. This is not going great. So, by the way, if I went to the stairs without holding the special button to get a katana charge once I get off the stairs, I would have get punched immediately. So that's I'm still holding the special button. Each time I see one enemy get really close to the stairs, so I don't get punched once I come out of those. Go this one. I wait for them to shoot and I unload all the magazine. Well, I kept just doubles your magazine and your fire rate. Now I just dash once and hold the katana button. And that's it. I lost a bit of time, but that's something I took into account. My PB/world record is 27 minutes 42 seconds, and it's really difficult to get this time consistently. Because one single mistake can make you lose around half a minute or even a minute, depending how far into the run you are. Like, I could have been killed there, but I had weird movement. You can also be infinitely juggled by enemies if they are like separated at a good distance. You just get infinitely juggled and you can't do anything about it. You just have to reset. Just waiting for him to get up, and that's the end of the level. And the reason why we make him go from the top floor to the bottom floor is because we can't kill him because he has a anti-everything proof vest. everything proof vest, but Bunny Lord has the anti-everything proof assault rifle, so we just have to make him go to the bottom floor. Go for Mike. And last week, so last gang leader, which is someone called Akemi Unagi, and she's the leader of Yakuzas. And introducing the samurai, the worst enemy in the game. You can't tackle them. They do a flip when you try to tackle them, and if they touch you, you die instantly. There is no chance to be saved. You just die. Back again to Kimi to get again 2 more creatures, which if you follow the briefing are used for a special sushi recipe. So we're just gonna have to take them from Akemi. So we save the panda. You have to get all the power-ups, which will refill our katana charges. And we also will have to destroy an helicopter, and that's why I'm choosing Kimi there over anyone else. So I have to wait for the charge to blow up, and in the meantime I just took a high cap. So the high cap I will be using for the helicopter. Just take around 10 bullets to shoot a rocket and move to the other side. And then move back to the side I'm in. And I need to do this 4 times. Go. And now I just unload all the rest of the magazine and destroy. Now we get a few levels. This one is a bit longer. We have a lot of weight, so if there is any donation or anything you need to say, you can go for it.
Alrighty. Yeah, I could put in a little plug for Crisis. So for you folks that do not know, we are raising money for Crisis this event. Crisis basically are a charity supporting people out of for homelessness for good. So they achieve this through education, training, support with housing, employment, and health. 100% of your donations will go towards Crisis, so make sure to get those donations in then, folks. So a little bit more about Crisis in their own words. We help people find and keep a rented home. We do this by working with landlords to ensure a supply of places to live and giving homelessness people to the tools and knowledge they need to rent successfully. Our Housing Resource Center provides information and training for housing professionals, and the Help to Rent database lists private sector renting teams across the UK.
For yeah, no, it's fine. We're just a bit more focused there because I really don't want to die there. Otherwise, I will have to redo the whole level, which is really long. There we go. Now we destroy a statue of Akemi there, and now Akemi is really, really mad. But we need to go to do one more thing, which is steal one of her Bushido scroll. I really don't remember why they're used for, but it's something Akemi has, so we just take that just to make her pissed. Most likely. Careful there. I skipped a bunch of enemies at the start of the level because I just need execution and SWAT is coming from both sides. And I can just wait for them to get executions. Just gonna grab this turret, put the turret there. It take care of the top floor. It didn't took care of the samurai, so that's a bit of a bummer. But we're fine. And now Akemi is really pissed and she kidnapped Bannerlord and we have to do what it takes to get him back. And killing everyone in the meantime. Is what I said, but you get touched, you die. At least he's at the beginning of this level. Almost died again. It's really easy to die on these sections. Most likely because of the samurais. If you don't know what to do, you can get overwhelmed easily. Putting a turret there because enemies gonna come there. They're just gonna die from it. Taking the explosive shot there to... I would have loved keeping that for the top floor, but oh well. Wait, this like same thing. We have to wait for the charges to go off. So here we have to destroy this barrel to get propelled on top of the roof. Otherwise, we couldn't save the panda. Wait a bit. Getting out of range of the guy in white shirt. And get through the descent of this building. With even more samurais. And one more. And it should be okay. And that was the second to last level. It's 2 more levels. The next one is a bit long but really difficult because of the sub-objectives, which is kill everyone and get 10 kill streak. So that means I need to kill 10 people without getting hit once. Can be really difficult if you don't if you are unlucky. Getting this out of the way and just kill everyone. Wait for the shot to blow up, and now we need to destroy every fish tank to stop Akemi fishing sushi business. I don't have a speed load there. That's a bit sad. Oh, here is one. So a speed load just dramatically increase your reload speed. As you can see, you can just reload a lot. Should be okay. Oh. Get that out of the way. A samurai coming behind us. Just use a katana. No. I made the mistake I shouldn't have made, which is do an execution there, which means I died instantly. That's gonna cost a lot of time. Hopefully I won't take that long to get back to the end of the level. You don't want to execute that guy, or at least not before the Black Samurai is alive. Just taking this, the outshot. Is one bullet one-shot people. I'm just gonna use that while I have it. So, katana twice. So get more charges and get the drill shot, which is kind of similar to the outshot. I really don't like this. I don't have any katana charges. I'm gonna get one there, so I can get 5 more here. You don't want to go there. There we go. No, I'm good. Should be everyone. Yes, there we go. Yeah. A good amount of time loss, and but we made it through. And now it's the last level, which is the final showdown one-on-one versus Akemi. I just have to take care of any goons that come out. So this part is gonna be quite long. So if you have any donation or anything else to talk about, feel free to do it.
You're all good for now, Chfou. Let's have a look.
Okay, no, it's fine. Just I can talk a bit more about the waves that come out. So you have to shoot her before a certain amount of time, otherwise Bunny Lord get killed, and it's just game over for the level. And also this is the first part of the level, so if I die during the second part, I just have to redo this whole part. I will try to not choke on that, if possible. Because as you can see, it's really long. There is one more wave, which is 4 gun guys, 2 black samurais, and that's it for the first part. See, that's really very nice. I really like this cutscene. Just so some nonsense like that. You just throw a cat at Akemi, and then I hesitated in throwing the milkshake, but actually doing it, even though Bunny Lord really, really loves milkshakes. I'm gonna take it a bit slow there, because I really don't want to die from it. Take care of the black samurai there. Just have to make sure everything is destroyed, and time is coming really soon when the screen fades to black. And time.
Awesome, GG.
Thank you.
Have you got anything to finish up with then, Chfou, for your slot? Any final words you need to say?
No final word. Just thank you for having me in this marathon. And if you are interested in picking up the game, we don't have a Discord server for that, but you can start checking the run in speedrun.com. And the game isn't that loaded in techniques, so just most likely routing and getting the end of the game. Getting used to the game, yes.
Awesome. So make sure to check out those speedrun.com, board them, folks. And brilliant. So thank you, Chfou. It's been a pleasure having you. Next up, we have got Rebel Dragon 95 with Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 3, doing Goku's story, any percent with capsules. And just before I finish off my own section, I also want to thank ESA for supporting this marathon. Besides providing us with the channel for streaming, sharing the gear, and technical assistance and sponsors, be sure to check out ESA's next event, which is Break the Record Live, the Sonic Adventure DX edition, from 30th of October to the 1st of November.